Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Greenshade. We are in the city of Marbruk, and we just finished a quest inside the Mages Guild, and as I was leaving, I saw that Archmage Shelidor was, well, here. So I'm guessing that's the continuation of this story, or at least where we can find the continuation. So let's hear what he has to say before we grab another side quest.
Adept, we need your support once again. The Lost has translated the book you earned in Qa'Rajh's mad play.
But how did they get the stone to move?
You know what our next challenge will be.
Aye, she's ready to summon the portal for you. I'll meet you in the Isles. Just hurry if you please, Adept. I'm worried.
Where can I find her?
You'll find the mistress of Inconabula in the depths of the jungle, at the Bandari trading post in Malabal Tor. Good luck, Adept.
What did you say you were?
She's been working day and night to understand these books. Qa'Rajh has a warped and twisted mind, and I worry that this work is taking a toll on her.
Is there anything we can do?
Honestly, Adept, no. The Lost has a singular mind. As long as those books are cursed such that I can't read them, she's our best and only chance. She's almost as smart as I am. Just don't tell her I said that.
Alright. Well, that's fine. Chateau of the Ravenous Rodent. Well, again, that's the Mages Guild, but it sounds like that's going to be the, if not the penultimate, then at least the final part of dealing with Qa'Rajh for a while. Okay, Adamir. I believe that was whom I spotted through the walls.
Aha, a guest. How wonderful. I wonder, would you help my friend and I with a little experiment?
What experiment?
We are reconstructing animals. Dead ones, of course. Wouldn't do such a thing to live ones. That would be barbaric. Not to mention impractical. Specifically, we are creating an elixir that will cause small dead animals to wriggle about as if alive.
And you wanted my
Well,
help?
as it turns out, we're fresh out of parts. Rat parts, I mean. I need you to bring us the head, legs, body, and tail from 4 different rats, so we can combine them into an animated rodent assemblage.
I'll bring you those parts. Kind of weird how the story about rats takes place right after we get a quest with rats on the Mages Guild.
Oh, I know, the whole thing seems rather rash and improbable, doesn't it? But our methods get results. Bring back the rat parts and we'll have a little rodent scurrying about in no time. Why, it'll be almost lifelike.
This really doesn't give me anything. He'll probably say that he was probably brought up here in Marbruk, which is High Elven and not Bosmer. No problem, I'll bring everything here.
Please meet us outside the Fighters Guild. We must set up our experiment there.
Okay, now where are those parts? So they're within the city. Alright, well that's relatively contained. Okay. Collect a rat head. Well, that really doesn't say anything, or... Is that the way out of here? Hold on. I know that chime. Don't I? Huh? Ha-ha! There's a sky shot up there. Okay. Well, we'll just grab that first. So that is inside the Mages Guild. Okay, well, we can do that. Don't think there's going to be any rodent parts out here, but, well, you never know. I think that leads up. It did. Well, I haven't been up here, given that, you know, there wasn't any quest reason for me to go
They
here.
dug it up and broke it into pieces and brought it here. The Black Sap Rebellion out of
Oh,
Cormat.
why would I want to steal a book?
I never thought I'd see the day.
That seems a bit hasty. Steal from? No! No, no, no! Why can't I just read them? I am a member of the Mage Guild. Is it this door? I think so. Let's see. No. No, it was not. Good. So this then. Maybe? No, that doesn't seem right. You know what? I will find it. Perhaps. No one will mind that I'm just looking through these bookshelves. I'm not stealing anything from them. Haha! Oh, why am I recording to that hard drive? Oh, well, there's space enough for an episode, so that's fine. Oh, my portable hard drive is not connected. Well, that does explain it. Is this the way out? I mean, any of them is the way out. It's really just a... okay, Navundal. Well, this was... Well, it was the way out, but it was not the way out of the guild hall, per se. Or just head down. Alright. Okay, well, with the sky shard gotten... where is the main entrance? Ah, there. I did figure that it was likely in the center. At least they had the decency to make it like that. Okay, rat pass. Oh. Oh. Okay. Examine. The rest of the rats was too damaged to use, but its head was intact and should suffice. Ugh. Okay. Rat legs. The rat's body proved too smashed to be useful, but his legs should be perfect for Adamir. I don't like where this is, I think this is going, but... Well, if nothing else, it's a side quest that will now be finished. Rat tail. Alright. Hello. Oh, steal from. No, I don't want to.
My friend, how good it is to see
So
you.
there's... I don't remember having met that guy before.
Selling, trading.
Right. Why are you dead? None of my work.
What?
Okay. Why do you two look so
Everything is
shady?
here. Wonderful. Allow me a moment to apply our elixir.
What now?
Now we address the practical applications of this marvelous elixir. If you will help us one last time, I will increase your compensation.
What do you mean by practical applications? What do you need me to
My
do?
associate and I have a mischievous nature. It is through this nature we show our affection for our friends. Our close friend Kalima is, as Timaway would say, a grumpy bug. We want to lift her spirits.
How will a reanimated rat lift your friend's
Place
spirit?
these squirmy rodent things in her backpack in the corner. She'll be back shortly, and then we'll see the fruits of our labor. Timaway and I have a wager. He expects her to double over with laughter. I do not expect that reaction.
I had a feeling this was for a prank, but alright.
The second stage is the most important. What use is magical inquiry if it cannot foster relationships?
It's done. When will you know the results?
Excellent. Here's your payment. I expect our dear friend will be back any moment. So if you would like to stick around, it's sure to be an entertaining spectacle.
Okay. That's a decent amount of experience for just running around the city for a bit. Didn't even take 10 minutes.
Oh, what is that?
I never thought I'd see so many strangers in Baden Wood.
These are frightening times. We must all band together.
Adamir, Timmy-way,
Trina,
I will kill
I
you
worry
both.
about my sister. She's stationed at the Moonhedge outpost, and there's been rumors of Daedric activity there for some time.
Could
Help us.
you not talk over? I'm trying to watch a prank unfold. Well, okay, that was that, and I pretty much expected that reaction. I think I would have acted more or less in the same way. What is there this way? Madness in Greenshade. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to return to someone who is not in Greenshade, but in Qa'Rajh to actually turn it in. Okay, well, that was a very quick little side quest. Let's see if we can't double the score for easy and quick side quests. Wait, why do I have a blue marker? Isn't the blue marker the ones that I put down myself? And if so... Stros Mackay... Betnik... Ah, well. So what is the blue marker then? Oh no, wait, those are Radiant quests. Sinam!
Pretend we're old friends catching up after a long absence. I don't want to blow my cover just asking for help.
What? Who are you?
Great acting.
I need an assistant to do some delicate tasks, and you've got the right look about you. I'm part of an undercover investigation into a string of thefts in Marbruk. The artisan is a master of his profession.
Why do you need my
The
help?
artisan targets local Altmer, so I draw suspicion. We must capture the artisan before the Queen is targeted. Take my notes.
This sounds fishy. I'll look into it. Okay. Racial motives, grudge, fraud. Only steals objects of personal value. Ransom, revenge. Leaves messages for victims. Victims refuse to discuss them. Why? Remaining citizens to question. Mendrovel, Rildring, Qa'Rajh, Talqua, and Zuzik. Okay. So we have to talk to those. Okay. Deduce the artisan's identity. Well, anyone down here? Not really. Seems Qa'Rajh is here.
You approach knowing what you want. I was once like that not that long ago. Please share some gold with poor Qa'Rajh.
Have you heard anything about the artisan?
Qa'Rajh hears and sees much, but it is difficult to recall when one's stomach rumbles so. Alas, he does not have the coin for food.
I mean, this is a lot of coin for food, given that most food costs 1 or maybe 5 gold if you're really going over the top with the quality, but I think I have about 600,000 gold, so yeah.
1,000 blessings. This one's night eye has not failed him yet. Qa'Rajh caught a glimpse of a Bosmer sneaking into the bank.
Okay. Qa'Rajh's clue. Is that in here? Talqua. Okay. Well, there's... Oh, spooky. Spooky snappy. Well, it is... was Halloween, so... Oh. Ah, so that's the bank here in Marbruk. That's nice to know. I was actually looking for that a couple of episodes
Most
ago.
Altmer wouldn't trust a wood elf with their money. Fair enough, but trust is the Dominion's foundation, is it not? We have to start somewhere.
Have you heard about the artisan?
Have I ever? There's been a steady stream of Altmer depositing valuables here since the thefts began.
The artisan has never targeted the bank?
I'd like to see that. I'm an expert in security. No one can enter the bank without keys, and only I and my apprentice Nidris have them. Nidris? I guess he went upstairs. That boy's steps are as light as feathers.
Are they now? So I can talk to the others, or I can just, given that the clue that we already have, which is someone heading into the bank, and the bank manager says that's only possible if you have a key. Okay. Well, I mean, as much as I like a job done quickly, I think these 2 side quests would fit well into an episode. And I think getting to know Marbruk a little bit further might not be a bad idea. Plus, I like the not having to constantly trudge through trenches.
One very busy, yes?
Do you know anything about the artisan?
Oh, it is your lucky day. This one recently came into possession of one of the artisan's messages, written in his own hand.
A message? May I see it?
Suzik does not run a charity. He has kittens to feed. As the artisan's infamy grows, his signature will become highly valuable.
If you knew someone who could forge copies of that, yeah.
Suzik understands. You have connections with a guild of like-minded individuals. Here, forge copies, and Suzik shall give a commission.
This is written on vellum?
Yes, the Bosmer religion does not allow the use of paper, so they use animal hides instead. Not many use it in Marbruk.
Further hinting towards it being, well, obviously being a bossa. Rilding.
Animal husbandry. One of the few jobs here that doesn't violate the Green Pact. But Marbruk's where the money is.
Do you know anything about the artisan?
You know what I think? That old banker Talqua paid a thief to steal from the rich Altmer so they'd pay to keep their valuables with them.
What do you think that?
Well, the artisan only targets Altmer who don't use the bank. And don't forget, Talqua has that Bosmer apprentice of his to take the fall.
What an interesting story the other day.
Not stories.
The wood elves deep in the forest say there's a being called the Wilder King who shapes
The law of
feeling.
meat, hide, and bone obligates us to use every fleshy thing in the air, on the earth, and beneath the sea. Hence the superiority of Bosmer leathercraft.
Have you heard anything about the
To
artisan?
avoid it. Between you and me, I hope the artisan never gets caught.
Why is
Because
that?
the thief's obviously a Bosmer. It would only strain relations in the Dominion, further than they've already been strained.
So you think... Hold on, let's just back up a bit for this. So the logic of you not wanting the thief to get caught is that they are Bosmer. Yet, you don't want to help the other parts of the Dominion to get said thief regardless of their race, and thus generating trust between the races. I think you have your logic backwards, lady.
Bosmer culture considers theft to be an art, and the closer the object to the victim's heart, the better the theft. And there's more than a few Bosmer who are unhappy with the Altmer building Marbruk and Valenwood.
Sounds like a load of superstition to me.
Well, the city is there, so... read the letters. Oh, I could just do it like this. I have stolen your most precious possession. Come to the bank at dawn in a fortnight's time, and I will demand my boon for its return. If you tell anyone of the contents of this message, consider your possession forfeit. The artisan. That wasn't really... Nah, well. Journal? Quests? The artisan. Where do I have my notes, actually? I don't remember. It's not under my feet. No. Quest items. Nope. So a Boston thief, yeah? That has nothing to do with this. Mendrel. Thief is a Bosmer. A thief only steals from Altmar who doesn't use the bank. Talca insisted that only he and his assistant have access to the bank. It's just that. Didn't it say letters? Ah, well, maybe they are similar in that regard. It's written on vellum, a medium used by Bosman. Okay.
I heard an interesting story the other day.
Yeah.
Not another.
Right, to the bank once again.
The wood elves deep in the forest say
where was the
Wilder King who shapes
bank? Is that down there? Foundation. Yes, it is. Okay.
If you need banking services, my master Talqua can assist you downstairs.
And if I'm looking to speak to the artisan?
Working with Sinner. I noticed you making friends in the market. If you figured it out, there's no use keeping up pretenses.
Why did you steal from the Altman?
My initial plan was to exercise the right of theft. I steal precious objects from the Altmer, then demand they leave Marbruk for their return.
That sounds like a backwards way of handling it. You know, given how strained the relationship between especially the Bosma and everyone else is, I can understand why they're sort of the butt of the Almiri Dominion, with even the Khajiit being treated better. I mean, at least the Khajiit don't mind working with the Altmer. Sure, they don't like anyone else coming to invade their land, but no one does. But especially Bosmers just seem to rub everyone else the wrong way. So were the valuables.
It turns out the Altmer don't respect the rights, so I return them. Now, I simply let Altmer hatred do the job for me.
What do you mean by that?
You'll know soon. Now, I tipped off the guards that the artisan was in the bank, and here you are, sneaking about. I advise you leave.
No, I'm walking. Goodbye. Someone's being a bit of a bitch. A bit of a bitch. Backstabbing. Whoop. Talk to Sinner. Well.
Did you find out who the artisan is?
Yes, the artisan is Nidras, the banker's apprentice.
Bankers? Why didn't I see it before? You have my thanks for finding him. But now we have to deal with the mess he left behind.
What's going on?
The bastard returned the stolen items to the wrong houses. He then sent anonymous letters to the victims framing the owners for the crime.
How did the victims react?
Too easily believe their neighbors stole from them. And we've only just been able to prevent any violence. We must find those valuables.
I'll find them.
I appreciate the help. According to the letters, the items are in houses across Marbruk. You'll have to search carefully to find them.
Alright. It seems most of them are down here. Is one of them outside? Might be. There is, after all, a bit of buildings out here, so it's not completely off kilter. Ah, there's two here. One by... well, the Outlaws is a fitting place for that. Ooh, whoop. Of course. Well then. It's a good thing that I've... okay. La-dee-dee. Wow, really? Okay, well. So far, so good. A little bit of subterfuge has never hurt anyone. And we are hidden because we are outside town, so there wouldn't either be any guards. Well, I wouldn't expect there to be any guards. Okay, well that's gonna be a little more problematic since he's right there. Okay. Ugh. What? Oh, that was my my fortifying meal running out. Well, I could really use if you went back to looking at that bookshelf, sir. That would... nope, nope. No, no. Wow, really? Wow, okay, so the distance certainly helps. Alright, now go over to the bookshelf. Yes, thank you. Okay, dokie. Where to next? Is there any more outside? No, they're all inside. Well, that's fine. Do I have to return them as well? No, that's probably going to be quest related. Alright. Oh, they're both here. Well, here-ish. La-dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh. Oh, it's not even a trespass. Well, that works. Yeah, da da da. Whoop. Gotta be careful with clicking. Is this... oh, not trespass either. Huh. So the hardest ones were the ones outside of the city, where there are no guards. And here we can just move about freely. Well, relatively. Up.
Halt thee!
Oh.
Aha! I caught you red-handed, artisan. Thieves just can't help returning to the scene of the crime.
Nidras is the artisan, not me.
Pinning the blame on someone else? I won't fall for that. How do you explain those stolen goods you're carrying?
Sinar sent me to retrieve the stolen goods.
You know Sinar? Well, this doesn't prove anything. You might have heard his name in relation to your own investigation.
How about we go to Sinar?
An excellent idea. I was just about to propose. Sinar is on the upper city tier, near the entertainment pavilion. You lead the way. I'm not so naive that I'd turn my back on a common criminal.
Alright.
Captain, I bring great news.
I'm afraid you have me mistaken.
Captain Sinar, I have detained the artisan. No time to thank me. I must return to my rounds.
Damn you. I can't believe he just blew my cover. Please tell me you have good news.
I found all the items the artisan
Thanks,
stole.
Stenda. Things were getting tense. I know you're not the artisan thanks to our careful investigations. You're free to go now. We'll return the items back to their original owners.
Well, that's semi-convenient. So, what retributions are there for Nidras? Is he just going to be allowed to walk from that? Because I'm not okay with that. Oh well. Well, that's it for this episode. In the next one, let's see. Are there more? Okay, can I get away from that loud mouth of a bard? Thank you. Okay. So it doesn't look like there are any particular side quests around. It seems I've actually more or less gotten them all. At least here in Marbruk. Obviously there are side quests in other places. And I very much intend to do those once I get to them. I think it's been a pretty productive episode. Well, given that our next quest, be it main or side, is Captain Sarandel up above. That is where I will meet you in the next one, but until then, take care.